welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, my name's Chloe and I mostly post realistic home and travel vlogs. So today I'm actually heading out on a Caledonian bus trip. I absolutely love Caledonian and the breaks that they offer. I am actually heading on another mystery trip this weekend coming with my friend Christy. However, as for today, me, my mum and grandma are going on a trip to Harrogate and also enjoying afternoon tea on a steam train. We're really looking forward to it. We booked this as like a little Mother's Day treat and it's actually a surprise from my grandma, so she doesn't know where we're going and she has tried to guess and ask so many questions, but we think this is just a really lovely way to celebrate Mother's Day. Also being blessed with a beautiful sunny day, a nice pop of colour with this lilac jumper which I think is really cute for spring. Even got my sunglasses on, so definitely feels like we're getting closer into spring. So yeah, with that being said, going to take you along with us for the day. We paid, I think it was about £59 a person for this trip, which I think is a really great price, especially because it includes the afternoon tea. So if this seems like your kind of thing, then keep on watching and make sure that you are subscribed so you don't miss mine and Christy's mystery trip, going on a weekend trip to 2 destinations which are a complete surprise. So yeah, really looking forward to that too. Make my way to town where we'll get collected by our coach at 10 to 11, which I think is a really good time as well. Actually, it's not too early because I think our mystery trip one's 8:30. So I've had the morning to relax, do some housework, walk the dog. But yeah, let's get going. Right, Grandma, what's your final guess where we're going?
What's me what?
What's your final guess of where we're going?
We're going on the bus.
Right.
Are we going with...
Well, no, I'm asking what your guess is. You're not asking.
Well, Whitby?
Shouldn't a clue.
Bridlington?
Right, that's your guess, isn't it?
Okay.
Scarborough?
So you think Whitby, Bridlington or Scarborough?
Or...
This better be your last one. I said final guess, you give me 3.
Holy Island?
Right.
Emmerdale or Coronation Street.
So you don't want to go Emmerdale or Coronation Street?
You don't watch them anyway.
Do you? We might have to
Or
turn back
EastEnders.
around.
I don't want to go to any of them walking round.
Okay.
Hi.
Excited for your trip?
Yeah.
Did you see where it said on the bus or not?
Hey.
Did you see where it says we're going or not?
Right, morning everyone. How are we all? Can everyone hear us at the back?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's alright then. So welcome on board your Caledonian Travel journey for afternoon tea on a steam train. My name's Johnny, I'll be your driver of the day. 29 years old and an alcoholic. We're going to Skipton. So, we'll head straight down to Skipton. Alright, we'll be there for about 12:30. Now, your train doesn't start until 2:45. And it's an hour long, so we'll be back in by 3:45.
Huh? It's turned into a mystery
So we'll head to Skipton until around about 1:30, 1:45. So you get about an hour and 15 minutes. And then we'll head over to the train because we need to be there for 2 o'clock.
Where's Harrogate?
Once we get there, we'll get you all checked in. You'll
Grandma. Bit high up, aren't we? There she comes. And we are not at Alton Towers or Sea Babies Land. Okay, so just a little update. We've actually come to Skipton. I'm not sure why. My mum's just asking why we didn't go to Harrogate, but to be honest, I feel like they're both fairly similar places and we're just going to have a little walk around for about an hour and a half. Maybe get something to eat. We're doing afternoon tea on the steam train, but that won't be for a few hours and we're quite hungry now. And as you can see, it's a nice sunny day. There's some little shops and yeah, it's just going to be a nice walk around. So they're currently here just speaking to the bus driver and then we're going to have a little mooch round. And I was going to say as well, so I've never been to Skipton or Harrogate. My mum's been to Skipton, so she knows her way around. It doesn't look massive, which is good for my grandma because she didn't want to have to walk around a lot. But yeah, looking forward to it. So they're coming back now, so we'll see if there was a reason. Skipton. So there's no reason we've come here, it just says that on his itinerary. Ah.
Stars above are shining bright in the glow of city's light. Feel the breeze soft through the night. Hold me close, darling, tight. Whispers flow.
If anyone watched my Centre Parks videos where I kept taking us the wrong way, I'd take after my mum because she just did it to us like 3 times in a row. Hunt has begun, and so far no luck in the tourist information shop.
Oh, we're falling in my ear. Every word I love to hear. Hearts beat faster when you're near. Lose myself when you're here. We're flying high, baby, we're just falling, falling. Oh, we're falling, falling into dreams we can't deny. In your arms we're flying high, baby, we're just falling, falling. Oh, we're falling, falling into dreams we can't deny.
I should just video this as the reality of going anywhere with you. Spilling an entire cup of coffee all over and we've just sat down. Great.
Normally me.
So as you can see, I'm quite obviously now home. I walked the dog when I got back and put some bits away, and now I've just got ready to go for a run with my sister. So I've got changed and took off my makeup, but I forgot that I didn't give you a little rundown of the day. So firstly, we didn't go to Harrogate. I'm not sure what happened when we booked the trip. It said Harrogate, and when we got on the bus, the driver said his itinerary said Skipton. I think everybody else on the bus was confused because other people were questioning it. And yes, we went to Skipton, which, to be honest, wasn't like a massive disappointment because it was still a really lovely area, somewhere that me and my grandma haven't been. And yeah, so we had a little look around, went to a cafe. I had a look for some pin badges, couldn't find any. And then we obviously got back on the coach to go to the like steam train afternoon tea, which is really nice. We really enjoyed that. The food was good, and there was like a stop halfway. I would have like included all the locations, but you had like 20 minutes to have a browse at this other train station that it stopped at when it like swapped the engine to the other side. So yeah, it was a really lovely day. My grandma really enjoyed it, and my mum. Enough, my mum has booked a Caledonian trip for this weekend. So while me and Christy go on our mystery trip, she's booked Skipton and steam train experience for her and my dad. So she's pretty much going to be going on the same trip as what we've done today, but hers is over 2 days. So that was one like slight flaw, because like for her, she's going to be going to the same place now on Saturday, but I don't think she minds too much, and they're going on like a canal boat and things, so they'll have more time in Skipton. Because the only thing that I would say with this trip is that we didn't get enough time in that location, which I think is just because of the time the afternoon tea was booked on the train. Like we only ended up with just over an hour, so we didn't get a chance to explore much. We literally like went to the toilet, looked in a few shops, went into a cafe and got a bite to eat, just because we didn't know how long it was going to be until we had our like food on the train. And then literally after we ate, it was time to go back to the coach, so that was a bit of a shame. But it does mean that if on any other trips, like, you know, even this weekend, me and Christy might end up in Skipton, who knows. So at least the next time I go, hopefully I'll be able to explore more. And it was still a lovely day, so I can't really complain because we had a nice time, and literally on the way back we all could have just fallen asleep. So considering like it didn't feel like we were out for that long, we were still very tired on the way back, which always means it's been a successful day. So I will just very briefly show you the one thing I bought, which is a postcard. So it says Yorkshire Dales, and it's obviously got the steam train. So yeah, I just thought I'd pick this up because I couldn't find a pin badge. I said to my mum and dad when they go at the weekend, they can have a little look for me, but I suppose that like really I only want pin badges when I've actually been somewhere and explored, and I wouldn't say I had enough time in Skipton to truly experience Skipton. But yeah, I got this postcard for 50p, so definitely stayed under my £50 budget today, even with our drinks and snacks. But yeah, I'm now gonna go for a run.